Damn, these things just won't die.
I told you before, it's high time they souped up our actuators. Without some more power, we'll never match the attack speed of those M34s.
Why don't we just blow up the whole building and be done with it?
Because, dumb butt, the mob units don't have enough firepower.
Man, one of them just killed me.
Oh, loser.
Idiots. Those mob units are a waste of space. All they do is get in the way.
I get the distinct feeling we're about to get called in, don't you?
Yeah, what else is new?
Hey Tao, is it true that they outnumber us like 10 to 1?
Don't worry, kid. We've got a lucky streak a mile wide when it comes to this kind of combat. Right, Yuji?
Where'd you hear that?
All right, Noah. It's cleanup time.
Huh?
Let's go!
Hospital. I can't believe they took over the entire hospital.
I'm pretty sure the first one I took down was a nurse. I guess nurses can turn into monsters just like anybody else. Mariyama didn't make it. He was one of the best, and now he's gone. What was that new kid's name? Can't remember.
His name was Tatsumi. We must never forget about him.
Tatsumi. Tatsumi's spirit will live forever inside our hearts. Is that what you're saying? We'll grow up. Tatsumi is dead, and that's that.
Yuji.
How much longer will they force us to do this?
How much longer? Until we exterminate the M34s or get exterminated ourselves. Whichever comes first.
Do you really think we can exterminate them all?
The guys in charge think we can, and that's good enough for me. All I know is we're not being sent out there to die in vain.
I don't want to die at all.
Mariyama, Kim, Tatsumi, and Ivan were all killed in the line of duty. The casualty rate for the nanomachine soldiers in this operation was 18%. Our primary concern is to fill the vacancies, but beyond that, we need to seriously consider an increase in the number of team personnel.
All right, Kudo, we'll trust you to make the replacements.
The replacement list is already complete, but we've got to add more members.
I'm afraid that's not gonna happen. The very existence of an attack team like this is a threat to us all.
And we don't have the physical resources to bump up the reserves in the Far Eastern branch, or any branch for that matter. Within 4 years, the M34 virus has created a foothold in 17 different countries. Our research into the medical treatment for the infected has stalled out, so we have no choice but to dispose of them in secret as soon as their condition is detected.
It's not like we can just announce to the world there's a virus that turns people into monsters, but don't panic.
Which is why it's integral that we maintain plenty of resources and personnel. We can't swallow them all like candy. You of all people should understand that, Kudo.
It's all a question of balance, my friend. Besides, if our special project yields even half the results we're predicting, your soldiers will be completely irrelevant, and once that happens, I have the feeling you'll finally get that appointment to the National Defense Academy you've been coveting so much.
Hi. There are some guys in the program here who have special abilities like you. Not exactly like you. They're called Noah. They have nanomachines inside their bodies. These nanomachines flow along with their body's normal circulation. But when the Noah soldiers sense danger or get ready for combat, the nanomachines pop up on the surface of their skin. They form a special armor that covers the soldiers' bodies and protects them from all kinds of attacks and physical stress, including radiation, poison gas, and bacterial attacks, It's the perfect defense against ABC weapons. Are you listening?
On busy days like this,
Huh?
I'm sure someone out there is losing their life right now. That's what one of the soldiers told me the day I got here.
You've been here nearly 3 months now, Aren't you a little lonely?
I don't know what the word lonely means.
Oh, There they are, the Noah.
Hey, Yuji, want one?
They say that death is the mother of a new life. That's what they say in my hometown anyway, and I think it's nice.
Well, then what happens when a mother dies, huh?
Yuji.
I'm just saying that a new life would be pretty hard to live without a mother there to help you.
I wish they'd go ahead and break out that new weapon the staff has been whispering about.
What new weapon?
Oh, it's just a rumor, that's all. Huh?
They've got a new weapon? Who the hell told you they've got a new weapon?
Yuji.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything for sure.
So you're Tamiya Yuji. They tell me you've been performing well.
Listen, sir.
You look like you've been thinking hard. Are you starting to worry about death, Yuji?
They're saying that you guys have developed some kind of new weapon.
And?
If it's true, then why don't you use it instead of sending us out there to die?
Good question.
Then answer it! Why won't you use the weapon? How long are you going to force us to do the impossible?
The only things the army has sent my way lately are a very cheap cigar and an electric razor. And, oh yes, one little girl. That's all.
What are you talking about?
It's none of your business what we talk about here, young man. Who gave you permission to come in here when you're supposed to be, let's see, Tamiya Yuji? That's right, on duty! All right, move along now. We've got to talk real quick, okay? It's about those soldiers who got killed in the line of duty. One of the 4 who died was a new recruit. So since it looks like newbies are just cannon fodder anyway, I think our team could function just as well if we only replaced 3 soldiers instead of 4. It's really all we can afford right now.
Do whatever you like, but leave it to me to select the replacements. Go prepare a list of potential recruits.
What about the approved list I gave you?
If I'm not mistaken, it's your fault we're over budget in the first place.
No problem, I'll take care of it.
Hello there.
Huh?
Aren't you from Kanashiro's class?
Uh-huh.
Yuji. Tamiya.
Come on. Give me a break. I already told you I don't have access to that kind of information. This is the best I can do for you.
That's it?
That's the problem with this organization. You only get to see your piece of the puzzle, not the whole thing. We're just tools here. They don't tell guys like you and me anything.
Hey, check him.
Here he comes.
Isn't he that hotshot Noah guy? I hear the only thing he's hot at is chickening out.
That's not true. He's also very good at wetting his pants in a fight.
You'd have to be a moron to sign up for Noah anyway.
Did you get a look at her? Yeah. Is she the one they've been talking about?
So, how's our little princess feeling today?
She's the same as always.
Her stats are all perfect. I wonder why we're still seeing no results.
She's not a machine, Professor Domeki.
Well then, she better become one, and quick. Everyone's waiting on us.
Professor Domeki, you've got to remember that she's still just a girl.
Oh, I know, and you're right. But I was just thinking about our mission, and it seems like such a shame that we've got to destroy the M34 virus completely, don't you think? I know, you're right. I'm well aware of the extreme threat the M34 virus poses to the entire human race. Remember, M34 is just an abbreviation for its real name, the 34th strain of the meteor virus, the first sign of life beyond the stars mankind has ever found.
I know they say the infection of the first discovered patient was traced back to the virus attached to a meteorite, but there's got to be more to it.
All right, let me see. There are 4 bases that make up the RNA of all living things on Earth. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, uracil. Every creature on the planet has those 4 things in common. The M34 RNA, on the other hand, has no uracil. In its place, an unidentified substance is used as the 4th base in its RNA. If the M34 virus isn't extraterrestrial, then what in the world could it be?
But that conclusion's just a theory. You don't have any hard evidence to back it up.
And that is why I need more time to conduct my research experiments.
But we haven't got any more time, Professor. Can't you see that? The number of infections is increasing exponentially worldwide.
If you're really concerned about the public welfare, we have no choice but to convince our princess here to do her duty.
I suppose you're right.
How's our special project coming along?
The other branches are debating whether it's time for battle test in the field. And if you ask me, gentlemen, I think it's long overdue.
Yes, sir. According to our data, the weapon is more than ready for action. However, we can't be certain how well it will perform in combat.
Quit resting on your laurels, Kudo. Hurry up with those experiments.
Yes, sir.
And remember, we've got to guard our information carefully. The last thing we want to do is give the Noah any reason to slack off on training.
You still shook up? I mean, about what Kaneshiro said to you before?
Not really. The light was annoying you. Is that right? I was thinking the same thing.
Thanks for helping me.
So what's a girl like you doing here anyway? Huh? What is it?
Do you stare at it a lot? The moon?
Sometimes. One of the guys on our team. Never mind.
The next full moon is going to be 25 days from now. It'll be the third full moon I've seen since they brought me to this place.
Oh, really? It's going to be half a year for me.
According to our data, there are over 300 infected patients down there. The readings haven't been confirmed, but there appears to be some kind of intense activity in the empty
That's a
building.
probable 70% rate of casualty.
Down in 3 minutes.
I wonder how many Noah soldiers will make it back this time.
Don't worry. We'll get in there and clean him up in no time.
Your confidence is impressive.
We're over the target location.
Okay, let's go! The Noah soldiers are in there. All units are currently moving to suppress the infected targets. Analyzing incoming data from the Noah soldiers. Compared to previous data, the number of enemy has increased dramatically. They've got their work cut out for them.
I can't find replacements fast enough for a battle like this. Our branch simply doesn't have the funds to cover losses this intense.
Very well then. We'll just have to send our soldiers a little backup, that's all.
I still think it's far too early to send her into battle, Professor.
What are you talking about? This is her big chance. Just pretend this is another test run to collect data. Good luck, my little one. I know you're going to amaze us all. Have you heard the most recent projected survival rate for NOA soldiers? It's somewhere around 30%. Only 1 out of every 3 soldiers is coming home today. Do you still think we should sit back and do nothing to help?
I'm concerned about Ai's safety.
The safety of that girl is my responsibility, not yours.
combat with the infected inside of the structure. We've detected intense activity on the 7th floor, but Kurosawa's team is on their way to check it out.
This is headquarters. We copy that. Make sure to dispose of the infected as quickly as possible.
Not to sound like a cliche or anything, but doesn't it seem a little too quiet in here?
Don't let your guard down.
Am I seeing things? I hope so.
Get out of here now!
This is terrible.
What's going
We
on
better
in
fill
there?
out a replacement request form right away.
So just where the hell is Unit I? If those fools are waiting for the right moment to test her, that moment is now.
Dozens of second-stage infected patients have joined together to form a single giant organism. Our forces are doing their best to fight it right now. Your orders are to destroy it. It's gonna be all right. Just go through the sequence we taught you.
And what about the Noah?
Unit I, power up. Our status is excellent, sir. All of the hologram projection ratios are lining up perfectly.
Show us what you got.
We've reached laser transmission level, sir.
You did a fantastic job, I always knew I was right in thinking you had the gift.
All right, Professor, calm down. Give her some room. She's exhausted.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. We've got to get our little princess back to headquarters. Take her back right away.
Hey, can you hear me? Wake up! Good, you're conscious. Hang in there, we'll get you back ASAP for some proper medical treatment.
We're taking the princess home.
They're saying that girl's the only reason the virus has disappeared from this place. You owe her your life, you know. She saved your life. I've got Noah Soldier Tommy Ayuji over here. He's regained consciousness. We've got to get him back. Somebody give me a hand.
All right, we need to...
Hey, did you hear?
What?
They're saying the whole world is in terrible danger.
Oh, are you talking about the aliens who are coming to conquer the world?
Yeah, that's right. I hear they've already taken over 3% of the human race.
Man, it would be so cool to be invaded by aliens.
I know.
Today on the agenda, we will be discussing the control of information that has been leaking to the public, as well as how we plan to deal with the third stage of the infection.